Last time. What's the plate on that? It's got a paper plate.
AR9 3.
3X52.
Yes.
Yep, white shirt. That's the white shirt from last time. Who's this guy? Alright, this guy's rolling a body cam, everyone.
Oh, that's the other cop.
Alright, I was about to say. Yeah, it's dark, bro. I can't really see well right now. Yeah, these guys rolled up. What did they say? That we were here last time causing problems?
You guys were causing problems and shit. We were like,
what did the cops say? Are the cops like
they're just getting information now. I think they were all like, oh yeah, you guys were here causing problems. I go, causing problems? It's all on camera. What the fuck are you talking about? They were just filming. They ain't fucking causing problems. Oh wow. I'm not gonna how do you say it? Litigate, or like in other words, fucking be the judge on what happened last week.
Oh yeah, this is good.
I talked to last week, right? That was him. How you doing?
I'm good, you?
I saw the beard. You good? You guys back out?
Yeah, no, I came out because they said that something was going down right here, so I can't see what's going down, but sounds like these guys are at it again, huh?
I guess another incident this week, right? So last week.
I don't know, I wasn't here.
We'll take another report out here, document, get all your guys' names and everything.
Well, I wasn't here, I'm not a part of it, so you can talk to whoever was here.
Which one of you guys runs SGB News First? Is it you?
Yeah, I do.
You guys got quite the following.
Yeah, thank you.
So, pretty much what we're trying to get at is that if you guys want to give like any kind of video game, whatever like that, on the live feed, you get recording, that's fine. But at the same time, like if you guys want, to be listed as victims of victim crime, then it'd be much easier if we had a name, contact number, date of birth to put into the report. You know what I mean? To have to go to facility. Like I said, if you guys want to do it on the live stream, that's fine. But maybe or something like help someone and just somebody to go to.
Alright guys, so apparently here at Temco, seems like they wanted to start throwing stuff over the fence and kind of like what they did last week. See, this is the behavior of these people here, I don't understand.
Icecold Audits going to give us information.
Yeah, Blue Ivy, go ahead and if you feel like you want to let them know with how you guys got to check out Furry Potato's live. He was Furry live, yeah. Huh? And West Coast, you were live since you got here?
Huh?
You were live?
I just a couple of minutes ago. I've been live for like 8 minutes.
Yeah, so when Furry got here, started receiving a lot of resistance right away. Cam back, a lot of honking, and unfortunately I got here later than we planned due to work, but it went down. They almost ran over Icecold Audits. He ended up having to throw down his camera to defend himself, so another incident here at Temco.
And they threw a fucking leveler at me.
A leveler?
The thing that goes under the washer so that it's leveled.
Oh yeah? They threw it at you? Where is it at?
We have it over there.
Oh yeah?
Before we saw when the guy threw it.
They threw something at West Coast Digital. Something solid. But we'll let them go ahead and make the report. Out here with California Guardian. We also have Mr. Scientifical, guys. Don't forget about Mr. Scientifical. California Guardian.
Furry Potato.
West Coast Digital.
What's that guy's name again? I'm sorry.
Icecold Audits.
Icecold Audits. Icecold Audits and Furry Potato were attacked this time.
Icecold
and last
Audits.
time it was SGB News and West Coast Digital.
We got a Furry Potato out here. We got Mrs. Icecold that was also a victim, had to dodge out of the way of the vehicle that was trying to run him over. So, quite a story out here, guys. You know, you gotta, at some point, the city has to be concerned about the behavior of this facility here, whether it be government owned or privately owned. I mean, what are they promoting here at this facility? You know, especially with the drinking in the parking lot and whatnot. So, I don't know too many people, too many companies that allow drinking on their facility. Hey. All right.
Anyways.
Yeah, he's out. He wants to get out.
Hey.
It's the reflection.
Is it down? Oh, look, a fourth unit just showed up, guys. We got 4 units out here now. Seems like this might become a Pomona thing here at Temco, where the cops have to respond for their employees acting out of control. Just amazes me, guys. I don't know if you guys are aware, but me and West Coast Digital were in a similar situation, actually, which was a little bit worse than what they experienced today. But it seems like this company doesn't want to regulate their people, and probably more about promoting the violence. West Coast Digital tells me that the supervisor that was out here, if you guys watch my video at the end, the supervisor comes out and tries to say, oh yeah, I'm the supervisor here and this and that, while apparently West Coast is telling me that this individual was out here in the middle of the street. So look out for that video West Coast Digital will have coming out. I'm sure your Furry Potato had a pretty good view of everything going on with her 360, plus her other cameras that she's running. So look out for that video as well, guys. And I'm just here, made it at the end. Thank you guys for joining me. Yeah, Mike, I need a 362 because that way you can say what's the truth. It's right then and there, 360 style. You can see that we're not breaking the law. We don't cross the line. And most of the time these guys are coming out on us. This guy right here is starting to get to know me right here. The one over here that's talking to Icecold Audits right now. He asked me who's the one that runs SGB News first. Is that Dale? Yeah. He wants to know.
Yeah. Hey, but you know what? I want to go over there and tell him, hey, the narrative is not me. I'm pointing the light at the license plates.
Yeah.
And
let's go.
Yeah.
Come on. Give it up for Mr. Scientifical, guys. Make sure and visit Mr. Sci's channel. Get his point of view of the interaction today. Coming through, guys. Coming through.
It's illegal what I'm doing, sir?
Right behind you guys. What happened?
Go to my video and
Oh shit.
and watch. Their computer was up. They didn't respond to you guys. Remember last time you guys called them? It took them like over an hour to get here for
Yeah.
your guys' call.
Yeah.
They didn't respond to your call.
Oh, what'd they do?
They responded to their call.
Ah. Oh, last time?
This time.
Oh, this time.
Yeah, it was their call. If you look at my video, if somebody could get a screenshot of that and send it to SGP News, so they got a call from that company against you guys, and that's why they're here.
That's why they're all here?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is that I wasn't even here for this interaction. So it's really on them, but they're trying to make it about me. You know?
Well, they try to say it was the same people, but you and West wasn't even here when it happened.
Right. They were telling me that they need our names and everything like that, and I'm like, I wasn't even here, you know? I just got here,
Oh, they don't need your name. You weren't here.
right? I mean, they already know who I am, you know?
Yeah. So you guys just go. So the cops aren't here for the activists that got attacked.
Nope.
The cops are here for the attackers. So, yeah. Come on down.
I think the guy in the truck is trying to do something.
Oh, which one?
The one that had the altercation with Icecold.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's on the phone.
Oh.
So this might get flipped around. We already know how this goes.
So what happened to last week when they attacked us?
I don't know. He said that we could have done a PPA and all this stuff. We tried, huh?
No.
There was no one to take in.
There was nobody to take in. There was nobody here, but
They could have asked. They could have asked the manager to call them back, but I mean,
they haven't. They didn't say anything about that.
nah.
Should ask them, bro. You know, they're always so interested in solving crimes and stuff, but oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Damn, Pomona. It's crazy. Hit that like button for me, guys, if you guys are with me. Let's spread the word. Seems like they always want to make their own story out of it. Looks like they rushed California Guardian and closed their computer screen. Apparently they don't like transparency. They think that what comes up on their computers is not available to the public. And even if we wanted to see that information, they just want to make it that much harder to get it. Oh yeah. This is the Covenant location that we were filming last time before they came out on West Coast Digital over here across the street. go talk to Icecold and find out what happened. So what happened, bro?
No, he just wanted to get the information, like fucking my name and shit like that.
Oh, but didn't they say this fool was trying to make a complaint or something?
Oh, not yeah, 'cause over there talking to the main one, the one that came up to you,
Uh-huh.
and he was on the phone, and he's probably fucking trying to
Escalate it?
yeah, trying to say more than what happened.
That's pretty crazy, guys.
I wonder what these guys are plotting up over here. Sounds like he's on the phone with a girl.
Well, guys, from the situation that happened today, it looks like they were trying to run over Icecold Audits, and throwing stuff over the fence. Did they hit anybody? They hit you with something? No.
They threw something at me. They got it over there. It's
Did
next
it
to-
hit you or
it's
no?
next to her. Nah. It missed.
It looks like they were checking stuff over in West Coast Digital's direction. Didn't actually hit them, but when me and Mr. Sai pulled up, there was already 3 units here. Well, I was hoping that we could all show up at the same time, but like I said, I was late, guys. I had to work today. Obviously, I gotta take care of what I gotta do, so upon me getting here, seems like it had already went down again.
It doesn't look like they want to do anything today.
No, huh?
what do you think about me telling them guys that, you know, trying to make up something against us? 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm flashing the light like this at the floor, not at them, but it's reflecting. That ain't my fault, bro.
What do you say?
I did it to them right now.
What do you say? Nothing?
No, they're like, we didn't say nothing.
We didn't
How's that,
say
bro?
nothing. Of course they didn't. Nasty, what's up? Where you at today? Out here, yeah, I'm late. PS News. But definitely better late than never. Thank you for everybody that showed up for support today. Furry Potato was the first on scene. Started getting the lash back right away. Cam back, honking, the stare down. And upon West Coast Digital's arrival is when they started throwing stuff at him and whatnot. Almost ran Icecold Audits over with the car, and hopefully they caught most of it on video. I know Furry definitely got most of it on video, so make sure and check out Furry Potato. Don't forget about Furry, guys. Make sure and hit that subscribe button once you visit the channel. Check out what else is going on in Furry's world. There's always something going on in Furry's world, guys. Check out if you like the nice smooth approach and rough. When the rough gets tough, visit Mr. Scientifical. Mr. Science does a lot of activism in the background, and when he gets out to back us up. When something goes down, Mr. Science is probably one of the first ones to start calling me and asking me, you know, if everything's good and if we're gonna do another audit out there or what's going on, you know. So he's always here to back us up. California Guardian is one of my favorite auditors, cop watchers, and he's also one of the guys that always shows up on scene when something goes down if he's within arm's reach. California Guardian is always here to back me up. Does that for a lot of people, guys. Make sure and visit California Guardian's channel, California Guardian at gmail.com if you want to email him. He is a great man. He has a lot of great information, and he has a lot of great content. Very professional at what he does. Make sure and visit California Guardian, guys. Let's not forget about CG. And of course, you already know, never forget about West Coast Digital. Never forget about West Coast Digital, guys. You know, till today, West Coast still has not been able to get his camera repaired. He's working on getting it replaced. He appreciates everybody that helped him out. If anybody shot anything his way, he is grateful for the community that comes together in those moments to try to gather what they can for the situation at hand. So he appreciates that. That's just coming from me, knowing the guy next to me, you know, knowing West Coast Digital the way I do. He has a big heart. He's always willing to be out there with me and to back me up no matter what. And he appreciates everything everybody does for him. But the best support you can give all of us auditors out here today, guys, is just to check out our content, leave a like, subscribe, and make sure and leave a comment. Leave a comment down below. Let people know that you're there. You know what I'm saying? But this is what happens when one of us or two of us get into a situation, it seems like we all come together in those type of moments, and this is what's going on here today. We everybody joined together to support what me and West Coast Digital experienced last Saturday around the same time. So this is a great group of auditors and cop watchers out here, guys. This group of auditors and cop watchers, and I wouldn't even say auditors or cop watchers. This group of individuals right here care for each other. We all care for each other, and we're all down to back each other up, guys. So this is how we come together. Not that we organize stuff, but you know, this is how it ends up at the end of the day. For a company like this that needs the exposure, they want to act like a bunch of animals, like we quoted it. They come out like a bunch of animals, you know. So obviously everybody out here wants to come out and support and keep the animals tamed. Is that down or what? Oh yeah.
At 4:39, subject to the friendly business.
Oh yeah. There's others that couldn't make it tonight, but it's okay. You know, they're supporting in different ways right now, supporting in the background, and if not, just enjoying their general life, which is fine altogether. You know, not everybody has the time to come out here and do stuff, you know, at moments. So at a moment like this, when we can at least gather up, at least in this amount, is a great accomplishment for the night, guys. What about that for a thumbnail? Is that down? Amador's Temco CEO. Yeah. Hey, don't forget to get yourself a light that actually works for what you want it to. You know what I'm saying? This one was recommended by a great man, a great auditor, a great photographer, and he goes by the name of Night Watch POV. Raymond, appreciate you. Thank you. That is awesome of you. Night Watch POV was very generous in recommending this flashlight that actually works better than you would ever imagine, guys. It's called the Sofim. See if we can get a good picture of that right there. There we go. It's a SP36, guys. Look for Sofim SP36. You will not be disappointed. This is
Alright, everybody. So you guys can see in the dark. You guys can look through SGV's camera. You know, I have terrible nighttime.
this flashlight here, guys. I have no connection with anybody and, you know, connected with it at all. No affiliations. I just want to recommend for you guys out there something that's actually it's beneficial if you're going to spend some money, and you can actually crank it down to a lower or crank it back up to a higher rate, so that you're not just blasting people all the time, but you can notice the difference right away. Light up the whole neighborhood. Anyways, back to Temco here, guys. This is our second visit out here. I was called by Furry and then also by West Coast that it was going down, so I tried to get out here as quick as I could. And of course, like I said, guys, they acted like a bunch of animals again. They were throwing stuff over the fence at West Coast, Furry, Iceman, Mrs. Iceman, and Baby Ice, the dog. And came out talking trash in the middle of the street again. And not only that, but one of the guys in the truck attempted to run over Iceman with the truck, obviously. But attempted to run over Iceman not only once but a couple times, and also attempted to reverse and try to run over his rig and his camera that he had to throw down to defend himself, because like I said, they attempted to run him over. But what a bunch of thugs. So we're gonna go ahead and expose this company one more time, guys. I haven't even talked to anybody from that facility. I just been here reporting the situation as it unfolded, and so let me see what's going on over here. Hold on, guys. You always got to keep your eyes peeled. Always something going down. Okay. Hold on, guys. Let me try to clean this lens. Stand by. All right. So what's going on, guys? What do you guys think about this situation today? Shalamihala? You guys want to Shalamihala? Shalamihala. 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 They didn't want none. They don't want that Shalamihala, guys. They're scared of it. They hit the gas. Shalamela. That's gonna be my new one, guys. Instead of how West Coast has been using Halamela, so my go-to number 2 is gonna be Shalamela. Is that down? Shalamela. For the Shala in you. Appreciate you guys. Dottie John, appreciate you. Thank you for everybody that has been a part of my channel. My channel's still growing, and it's very appreciated to have you all here to support me, support us, because this is not about me, it's about us, to support what we do for the community and for the people in every community because we don't necessarily stay around one particular place. So we try to go out to different places and uh, and do what we got to do, which is not much, guys. We just come out here and film, and a lot of the times these guys come out full force, ready to, push us back and tell us we can't be here. And I understand that most of the time it should be a full education process where we start spilling the entire beans and telling them what we're doing, but that's not, that's not exercising our freedom if we need to break down and tell every person that walks up to us what we're doing and why we're here. That is not exercising our freedom at all, guys. So a lot of times when you guys see people walk up to me and tell me, hey, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? It's none of your business, you know? And that's exercising your freedom right there, because that'll shut somebody down. And next time somebody's doing something they don't like, they might not ask them, hey, what are you doing? Because they know how it feels to get shut down. And, oh, what are you doing? None of your business. Or mind your own business, might open their mind to something else. So it's not like we don't want to educate them, um, but it does always escalate to a point where if they call the cops, I'm always expressing to the officers to educate the people, you know, that call the cops. Why don't you go educate them, let them know what's right, what's wrong, and that way I don't have to get in the middle of that. It's facilitated between the officer, even though they're going to come at us and tell us, hey, you guys can't be here, or we know you could be here. For example, we know you guys have the right to be here, blah, blah, blah. But just don't do this, don't do that. They, huh?
I think that's black sweater.
They always want to tell you, just don't go on the property, just don't go on the street. They always want to give you something. So you know most of the times, we want to stop them in their tracks and say, hey, you know what, obviously you know that we know what we're doing. It's time for you to do your job and educate them on the inside. you know um, Most of the times they want to talk to us more than they want to do the education, but it would be appreciated, because there are a lot of officers that watch these videos, that can also use this as a benefit, and learn how to deal with the public, and learn that, hey, you know what, if you do go that extra mile, you might get a little bit of respect. So, they need to think about that.
It's like they're also Veroni. So not only Temco, and there's also Veroni.
Yep, so that's how it is, guys.
Alright, guys.
Seems like they didn't want to,
I got super boat, so I'm gonna shut it off.
once we all got here, cops are gone, so obviously they've tamed the animals, and hopefully they're not going to come out like raging bulls next time. But we'll give them another test.
I think I'm gonna.
We're going to have to give them another test, because I'm not sure that they've learned. I'm sure that they're resistive right now. They're in resistive mode. But I don't think they've learned yet.
They came for the attackers.
So my goal today was to try to see if those same individuals were here from last week. But like I said, because I got here late, I wasn't able to capture the entire interaction from beginning till when I got here. So I'm gonna have to check out Furry's video, West Coast Digital's video, Icecold Audits video. Hopefully I can get a little more detail from there. Like animals. Is AV Watchman in here? Oh, there you are. Yeah, let's do it, AV. You're down? Fuck yeah. Let's do it. Let me talk to all these individuals and see if we can all make it somehow to AV Hospital. But hey, get that light out of my face. No! Don't you ever do that. It's not nice. My wife hates when I do that grunt. That grunting noise. She hates it. So why the hell do you do that? I'm like, that's just how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's feeling right there. It's like people say, orale, or something, you know? Let's do it. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? People say, let's do it when you're feeling it. Same thing. Same thing. Same thing. But, how's it going?
You can say what's up, but don't come in the store.
What? I look like one? You want me to show you a food? You want me to show you a food?
Uh-oh.
You want me to show you a food? You come here and show me that I look like
Dang.
Huh? You don't know? You want to find out? You want to find out if you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Just seem kind
It's
of
down, man. You should just walk away, man. It's cool. Just walk away, dude. Have a good night, man. It's cool, bro. It's cool. We're better than that, dude.
That fool's drunk, bro.
Motherfucker.
I know you can see.
He's drunk as fuck.
He's drunk, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. They need to learn to walk away, though, man. They can't just, oh, I don't know. You gotta learn to de-escalate stuff, guys. You can't always just be a hot mess and let shit pop off either. You know, this guy was smart enough to turn around and walk away. Yeah, these guys last week, these guys were over there like cheerleaders, trying to cheer on Temco. Like a bunch of bootlickers, a bunch of Temco lickers. That's what Covenant Transport has working for them, is a bunch of Temco lickers. Temco bootlickers. Oh yeah, ha ha ha, this and that. But they never came out themselves. They wanted to talk all that trash, but you know, they never came out for anything, so just goes to show what type of people they are. Just a bunch of shit talkers. Oh, that's the supervisor right there.
Sir, are you under the influence? Are you under the influence? Are you under the influence? You're acting suspicious, sir. Have a nice evening, okay?
We'll see. If any of them will have a job.
Why are you so scared?
I already know they did.
Hey, is that the same weapon they used right there on the gate?
Yeah.
The lock, the
Padlock,
same one?
yeah.
They'll be coming here real soon.
Dang.
Y'all have a beautiful evening.
Coward.
I like to drink at work.
I know,
See you
right?
later.
I like to party at work.
They're probably get 40s onto the new employees.
Down, look at him. Whoa.
Again, that fool made it sound like we started that shit the first time.
You didn't watch the video?
Hmm?
You didn't watch the video?
Which one?
The first one.
Yeah.
He should have watched the video, then he wouldn't be saying such stupidities. Trying to say that we started shit last time when their employees that clearly came out and started shit with West Coast.
Pestering them. He's gonna lock up all the gates. Everyone's gonna leave out that one. Yeah, he's telling them, bro.
Thank you all for still being here with me.
Yeah, he's talking shit about us.
Are you gonna brief your employees how to treat the public?
Sorry?
Are you gonna brief your employees how to treat the public?
That is Temco's business, sir.
Oh, so you're not a supervisor?
No, I'm a manager. Thank
Oh,
you.
a manager.
Wow.
Even more.
That's even
worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the supervisor must have got fired because he said he was a supervisor last week.
Yeah, he did. I
Huh.
remember that. He said, no, I'm the supervisor. That's why I came out. He said, I'm the manager now.
He's a manager now.
That kind of attitude?
Not caring what's going on with the public.
Yeah.
That fucking,
You know, first of all, we haven't attempted to go on their property once, so I don't understand what coming out here and slamming gates is going to prove in the first place. We never wanted to go on their property to begin with. So that's just them being butthurt and trying to make, you know, more of a deal. Like, oh yeah, we're going to lock you out. Well, we weren't trying to get in anyways, so does that even matter?
there's like 7 of them over there talking. They're all in cahoots, bro. They're scared, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we all got the spray ready. Believe it. We didn't come unprepared. We're always prepared. And like last week was a great example of why everybody needs to be prepared for anything. Not necessarily. I wouldn't have used the spray if it was a one-on-one thing. You know, I would have took my chances, obviously. But because I had something thrown at me, which made contact to my arm, I think they were trying to disable my camera from the beginning. The target was my camera, and I believe they threw either a rock or a beer can, hit me in the shoulder. That was the first impact that I received from behind. And second was the guy that came and grabbed my camera and started yanking it, trying to yank it out of my hands. And you guys saw the end results of my rig. But that guy ended up taking one to the dome. And once I stunned him, I sprayed him. You know, to get him, and his buddy also got sprayed because they were both on me. And there was also a third and fourth. You guys hear me in the video telling the guys don't get sprayed. That was the third and fourth guy that was coming behind me. And there was 2 guys on West Coast Digital already that he was fighting off. So, you know, you never can prepare for a situation like that. But it's always good to be prepared, guys. Just a lesson, you know. Be safe and be smart. And you guys can clearly see I didn't you know, I didn't pull out my spray and attempt to threaten anybody until the fact when I started getting attacked from behind. I got hit, and then the guy came up, started grabbing my stuff, so I had to react quick. So definitely got to be ready for something like that, guys. Looks like the pizza guy's there. Special delivery. Yeah, they wasted about a whole, I would say about a whole 8 cans of beer, if not a 12 pack on us, just to act a fool and just pretty much to waste their beer because they probably couldn't hold it down anymore. And that was their way of finishing the party and going home. You know, oh, let's, throw it at these guys. You know, it's craziness, guys, craziness. Oh, gate's closed. Gotta make the manager work for his money tonight. He's gonna be the gate monitor. You know, but they come out on their phone like, oh yeah, I'm calling somebody, just wait right there. You know, but like I said, the first time we came out, we didn't even know that Temco was a thing. You know, we just came and we were taking snapshots of these trucks, and you know, they have a yard full of trucks over there too. So they just ended up falling into the picture. Yeah, he should be parked here. He should be here watching us. That Ricky guy has a lot to say, but I don't understand why. People are just haters. Oh, damn. Security guard for the facility wanted to start asking questions. I just pointed at him, and he kind of just started wiggling away in a way, and now he's wiggling his way back. It looks like he might be concerned about why we're here, but I think he's a little bit like a week late and an hour short. That was last week we were auditing this facility, guys. But it might be another delivery. They might have multiple pizza people showing up for deliveries. Let's see what his hat says. Oh yeah, it looks like Domino's. Does he have a Domino's on his hat? Domino's pizza?
Yeah.
Oh, he is?
Well, you know what? No, he doesn't. No, the Domino's came right now, bro. That was the Domino's that I was talking to. This might be Pizza Hut or some other person.
Oh yeah?
What did they ask you or what?
He just said, what? And then he just drove away.
What? Is there a lot of like fake deliveries happening or what?
Is that down?
What is that?
I don't know.
Special delivery.
The white car?
The white car was a Pizza Hut, I think,
Oh.
and this is somebody else, but who knows?
Oh, I thought it was somebody trying to talk to you, man.
You know what? I think, do they have another exit?
Somebody's gonna come out the west end.
Yeah.
There's really someone out over there. I see a car coming this way.
All right, guys. Well, I think we should go ahead and let this one roll. Make sure and check out Furry's video, Furry Potato, the world famous.
He's making sure we're not around so that we can let him out quick.
And make sure and check out Icecold Audits, upcoming channel, guys. Check out Icecold Audits, West Coast Digital, and of course Mr. Scientifical. And don't forget about California Guardian, guys. Seems pretty quiet. I'm gonna go ahead and let this one roll so we could see what's gonna happen from here. And if anything else, we'll come back for it. You guys, if you hear the alert or if you see the alert, make sure and click that link, guys. SGV News First, out here with the rest. You guys be safe tonight. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you all. Much love.